right, welcome back to the post-match. Another dismal result. So optimistic 45 minutes ago at 1-1, but that quickly went by the boards. A howler of a goal allowed on a free kick by the backup Keener Runeson. Positioned, we were questioning his position on the far post. He was actually positioned perfectly. Sam, ball came right to him. This was a youth league goal, and makes you shake your head.
Yeah, there's no way you can get away around it. I thought when he was setting up, I thought it was very questionable. For me, I think that he should have been a couple of steps over. But for where he was, the ball literally landed straight at him, and for a so-called Arsenal keeper to have such little quality is astounding. For one, and all the goals today have been avoidable. They've all been on him. That's not a 4-1 game. Say that's the Leno in goal. That's what, 1-0, 2
maybe
1-0, 1-0.
Right.
But
I mean, there was an offside uncalled on Phil Foden's goal to make it 3-1, but at the same time, terrible positioning. Runeson, I think, is spooked at that point. He makes a run at Foden, doesn't have to, leaves the goal wide open, and that killed it pretty much. At least half an hour to go, 3-1. Martinelli's off. Everybody, the fragile team, and their psyche can't handle one mess up like that. Never mind 3, and all, as you said, all 4 goals are soft. Out of competition. Ryan, you're back. How many of it's cup match, ends competition. No more. There's 3 more matches on the calendar before we turn to 2021 and the window opens. Should this be the last match for several of the players who were out there today?
Yeah, but we've said that how many times? But they're not.
We're looking for bright lights here.
Can't see any. It's just a shambles.
I'm going to press you on that. We did see some good things from some kids today. We did a lot of runouts. We talked about this at the half. Martinelli obviously came back, and before he was kicked in the leg, was performing up to our expectations. Emile Smith-Rowe got on. Bellerin got on. Very limited time, terrible circumstances in a game that's pretty much decided. Did you see anything from them to give you some optimism about their futures, about the way they played? Obviously, again, coming in a 4-1 match is a thankless task, but they did it.
Yeah, Smith-Rowe made a good account of himself. Came on and created a few chances, which we can't say for many of the midfielders in our team. Bellerin played really well when he came on. He held the ball up against the 2 most expensive defenders in the league. 2 of the most expensive defenders. Who else was there? That was it, wasn't it?
And Pepe came on for Martinelli, right? So
obviously Martinelli, not much needs to be said about that kid. He's just levels above everyone else in our team.
So I guess going forward, we cross our fingers and hope that Martinelli's injury is not too severe. Sam, given the short turnaround, it's probably going to keep him out of the Chelsea match, which is unfortunate because Arsenal needs every weapon it can get on the pitch then. But we were going over this, and I'm sure all of you watching or gone over this too. We were looking at the schedule. Once we're past Chelsea, with this, nothing is easy with this club, but there are matches that look more promising, that offer opportunities for points. Mm-hmm. Is that the lifeline? Is that kind of the life preserver out in the ocean, and Arsenal just kind of swimming towards it, hoping they can reach it?
Yeah, I think so. Looking at the Chelsea game's obviously going to be a big one on Boxing Day. They haven't exactly been the best of teams recently either. But again, they've got a knack of scoring goals, whereas our luck's completely deserted us at the moment. And I think if we can rediscover the luck, the goals will start flowing in again. For me, if Martinelli isn't available, obviously you bring Saka back in. I would definitely have Smith Rowe and Bellerin on the bench. I think them two, as second half substitutes, would cause Chelsea quite a few problems. Going past Chelsea, after that is Brighton. As it stands right now, it's a relegation 6-pointer. We really need to win that to put some distance between ourselves and the bottom. But again, it's I want to say I would rather trust the youth coming on in games than some of the seasoned pros that, quite frankly, just don't give a toss. At least the youth will put the hard yards in.
All right, Ryan, what else can we say? They wear us out. They wear us out.
Same thing every week. Our jobs are becoming increasingly easier. We just say, "Oh, listen to what we said last week and the week before, and the week before that."
But we were in that position 12 months ago with Emery. The last 2 months is what we said the week before. It's what we said the week before. This is exhausting. Club got a little bit of a break today, at least in the first half when Martinelli was in. They need a break. They need somebody to make a break for this club. So, when we come back for Chelsea, we'll look for that break. We'll see who can provide it. Hopefully Aubameyang will be available. We just cross our fingers that Martinelli's injury is not too bad. Again, it doesn't look like anything that's going to require surgical treatment, but it was a pretty severe shot that he took to his right shin. So he was down quite a bit. He was in an extreme amount of pain and was not able to continue. He lasted about 3 minutes in the second half. So we're going to just keep our fingers crossed on him. I think it's obvious to everybody who watched the match how important he is to this struggling club and how important he is to this club going forward. All right, so we're going to leave it there. Obviously, Boxing Day is the next match, Saturday. And we'll be back at some point to break it down for you. Not much to look at this. You see Runnerson's replay once, or if you saw it live, you don't need to see it again. It's like rubbernecking in a car accident, and we're not going to do that. We don't do that here, I'd say, by the Bellerin. So on that note, we're going to bid you adieu. Go clear your head, go take a walk, go have a drink, go do whatever you need to do. Again, wash this bad 90 minutes out of your system. And we'll see you soon. For Sam, for Ryan, I'm Raphael. Good night.